Okay, you roll? Alright. Give me 1 sec. And rolling.
So I'm just gonna clap in front of your face.
Mm-hmm. You gotta mark the
Yeah,
spot.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, there's 2 cameras going. Holy double pressure.
No pressure. All good.
Is there a mosquito or?
Yes, a little one. Oh yeah, thank
Whoa.
you.
Sorry about that.
That's all right.
Ready?
Yep.
So, Aaron, first question for you. How did you meet the other guys in the band? How did all of this get started?
Are you serious? These are the questions, Ross?
I met Aaron at a Christmas party in 1993. Yeah, it was just a friend of mine used to have a party every night, and I didn't know Aaron. Somebody said he was a singer, so I'd always been looking for a singer, so I gave him my number. He didn't have a phone at the time.
I met Mike in a stairway, heading from the keg, and I was heading to the keg.
And you just knew it was meant to be.
It was magical. It was. Love at first sight.
Actually, the party ended pretty abruptly. The host kind of freaked out, threw everybody out, actually put Aaron through the wall. It was, yeah. So I hadn't seen him again for months. Aaron ran into, I think it was his girlfriend, and got my number again and called me. And that's when I heard him sing. So it was about 10 months later. I think it was like October. I was blown away, you know what I mean? It's just, obviously has an amazing voice, you know. So he knew a bass player, I knew a drummer, and we started practicing and writing some songs. And by January of '95, I think it was our first gig.
How I joined the band was I got in contact with my friend Jeff Gilmer, who's been Stain's sound man since the beginning. And I said, do you know of any good bands that are playing out right now that need a bass player? He goes, yeah, Stain needs a bass player. I was like, oh, Stain gets paid more than anybody else around, and they run out of beer at midnight every time they play and all this stuff. And I was like, no, that sounds like a cool band I'd like to be in.
And what year was that?
1995.
For me, it's a little bit different story. So I was originally the drum tech for Stain in 1999 all the way through until 2011. And in 2011, I ended up jumping the fence over to being the drummer. And then that's been my place ever since that time, so.
You take away. I feel the same.
bandmates. What unique elements do they bring?
They bring a lot of unique, each in their own unique way.
Can you tell us like anything specific that comes to mind?
Johnny's just a great musician. I mean, Johnny used to be in a local band that I used to play every Sunday night at this club, and I used to go watch him pretty much every Sunday night. But always just super talented, and you know, same thing for Sal. Sal worked for the band for a bunch of years, and ended up back with us. And when we needed a drummer, I mean, he was really kind of the obvious choice. We always knew how good he was, and he was in, even when we were playing locally, he was in other bands that, you know, we would play with. So known him for a lot of years as well, and you know how talented he was.
I don't know. I think that Stained in general is always, each individual person of the band had their own style, and it seems from very early on that they just let each band member have that style, and it just seemed to come together and click, and they never kind of strayed from that all the way through. And obviously, you know, Aaron's voice. I mean, Aaron has a one-of-a-kind, you know, voice. Mike always has a great tone or riff. He doesn't play normal guitars, you know. Johnny's always complimenting and connecting with drums and doing his, you know, adding that rhythm section, you know, vibe. So I just don't think they've ever kind of strayed from that at all. So I think that stands the test of time, definitely.
This is my life. It's not what it was before. All these feelings I've shared, and these are my dreams that I've never lived before. Somebody shake me, 'cause I must be sleeping. Said before, I think I'm doing okay. This is the smile I've never shown before. Somebody shake me, 'cause I must be sleeping. Far away.
So why are we here now? Why did you need time away from the band?
It wasn't time away from the band, it was time away from the project and of the subject matter and of where the songs were coming from that was so necessary for me to be able to do it again. I just needed time.
Been mistaken, but just give me a break and see the changes that I've made. I've got some imperfections, but how can you collect them all and throw them in my face? But you always find a way to keep me right here waiting. You always find the words to say to keep me right here waiting. If you chose to walk away, I'd still be right here waiting, searching for the things to say to keep you right here waiting. I hope you're not intending to be so condescending. It's as much as I can take. And you're so independent, you just refuse to bend, so I keep bending till I break. But you always find a way to keep me right here waiting. You always find the words to say to keep me right here waiting. If you chose to walk away, I'd still be right here waiting, searching for the things to say to keep you right here waiting. I've made a commitment, I'm willing to bleed for you. I needed fulfillment, I found what I needed you. Why can't you just forgive me? I don't want to relive all the mistakes I've made along the way. But I always find a way to keep you right here waiting. I always find the words to say to keep you right here waiting. But you always find a way to keep me right here waiting. You always find the words to say to keep me right here waiting. If I chose to walk away, would you be right here waiting, searching for the things to say to keep me right here waiting?
You know, Aaron and I had been talking on and off, you know, for the last few years about playing, and I think it finally worked out and we were able to make it work. So we were happy. We added kind of a hometown show for us at the casino, and
I think that even after, you know, these are our first shows in 5 years, that I don't think we really missed a step. I think that the connection's still all there. You know, the camaraderie's still all there, which is awesome.
And the fans who are coming back now to see Stain for the first time in years, what should they expect?
I feel like when people leave a Stain show, they saw a good representation of what we've done on the album, which is their favorite songs, and that's what they've listened to. I hate when I go see a rock band, or any band, and the music is kind of not really like it was on the record. It's kind of sloppy, and it's kind of the same, but I think it says a lot about a band and how well they can, you know, recreate their own art piece, you know? So I hope when Stain fans leave the show that they had a good experience and a good musical intake.
In terms of what fans can expect, I think that they're going to get something that they have never expected to see from Stained. The pyro aspect of it, the fire, the stage setup is so well designed, the video wall lighting, and they're going to see things that, you know, Stained really has never implemented in the show before.
Take
There's nothing really to say about like the potential of any new music, right? Yeah. Okay. just checking.
That's the answer.
I have it. We can make it happen.
Yeah.
You know.
And aside from touring now, have you all talked about what's coming in the future?
I don't know. I think we're just taking that as it comes, really, you know? Jeez, I don't even know how to answer that one. But are we putting my foot in my mouth? I mean...
I'm hoping to do new music with him, you know, just to contribute, you know, me into the equation now. You know, that'd be really cool. That'd be really cool.
Let's just see what happens. I certainly have some of that type of inspiration to write some song. I don't know though, you know. We'll see. Are we done?
Yeah. All right. Yeah, we're good. All right. Cut.